cycle of week. So Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are into the day 4th of this course, and Alhamdulillah, 3 days have passed by so fast, right? Subhanallah. So here we are in the day 4th of the Canva Mastery course, wherein we are going to enter the topics itself, inshallah. Till now, we were into the introduction, and we were into the introductory sessions, wherein we were just learning through the, we were just overweaving the software. That's all. And now, from today, dear sisters and brothers, we are going to start ahead with the topics. Okay, these sessions would be topic-based sessions from now on until the very last day of this course, inshallah. So come on, you all to have to attend this session without miss. If you have missed any class by mistake, or if you have any, what we say, any responsibility in hand, and you couldn't attend, I want you all to attend the class, and then attend the class with the recordings, and then sit for the next class. Because once you do not attend the previous session, they actually are interlinked with one another. Okay, for example, logo making is the very first thing that we're going to learn. The next thing that we're going to learn is the social media posting, wherein the logos are required to be put up on the social media post. So if you have not attended the previous session, then the next session won't be helpful for you. You won't follow up, because all of the sessions are interlinked with each other. So remember, from now on, you have to attend each and every session, because every session is interlinked with each other. Okay, so inshallah ta'ala, let's all begin today's session, dear sisters and brothers, with an intention that we are going to educate ourselves with a new skill, which is inshallah going to be a ilm nafiya for us, inshallah. And with this skill, we are going to pursue a career, inshallah. We are also going to use this skill for the dawah purposes, for the deen of Allah, to serve the deen of Allah, inshallah ta'ala. Just make a niyyah, so that with this intentions, innamal a'malu bin niyyah, with we hope that Allah will reward us throughout this course, whenever we are just rectifying our intentions, inshallah. So come on, let's all begin with the name of Allah, with expecting barakah in our affairs, expecting blessings in our affairs, with the blessed name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Let's continue on to this journey of being more productive with the smart devices, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, here we are into the day 4th of the session. Okay, I'll just give you a quick recap on whatever we had dealt with in day 3rd of this course. Okay, yesterday. What did we all learn in yesterday's class, dear sisters and brothers? Alhamdulillah, I had put up the quiz as well. Most of you and almost most of the students have attended that, and alhamdulillah, you all have marked the perfect answers to it. Okay, inshallah. I just want you all to mark the answers to the quiz, so that you can recap whatever has been taught in the class, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, whatever was dealt with in this yesterday's session, just write in the chat box, so that we'll discuss these topics and move ahead with the day 4th of this course, inshallah. So yesterday we were discussing about the editor page, right? Both on the laptops as well as smartphones. Shapes. We started off with the shape. Yes, alhamdulillah. Then we learned about filters. We learned how to rotate the things, what more, dear sisters and brothers? We started off the class with the basics of graphic designing. We had learned about hierarchy, alignment, spacing, contrast, proximity, repetitions, coloring, typography. All of these were discussed. We had stopped till 7th, and the 8th will be discussed, inshallah, in today's session. The typography, how we are going to typecraft the thing, how we are going to write the text in a very beautiful way, inshallah ta'ala. That will be dealt with in today's session. So these were the topics, the concepts that were discussed. Hierarchy is nothing but what is the first thing that you want to look into a design. You're going to arrange the elements in a way of importance, which is the first importance for the viewer to catch the attention, or something like that. Second thing is an alignment, wherein you're going to order the text, order the elements, right? What is the spacing? It is nothing but, again, ordering it perfectly without cluttering up the text, without overlapping the text, or without giving it a look like everything is very clumsy over there, right? You don't have to make your designs messed up, right? Okay, the next thing is contrast. You're going to maintain a difference in color, in size, in type, so that you can highlight which is important, which is of less importance, which is of more importance. That is contrast. And what about proximity? We have learned that we are grouping the elements that are together. With the bulletins, we group some things together, or something like that, right? Something like this. Here the bulletins are put up, and some elements are put up together, and they are grouped up. And then there was something called as repetitions. We had to repeat some things. Labels were repeated. Things that we want, we can repeat here. That will give constant, what we say, consistent look on the design, right? And the very last thing that we had discussed about color, how to get the good coloring, how to get the good color match is nothing but using the color palette that aligns the colors perfectly with the, what we say, with the design, inshallah ta'ala. So alhamdulillah, we have learned how to use the color palettes very effectively, right, dear sisters and brothers? Hopefully you all loved it. Hopefully you all tried it after the class, the color palettes, the image palettes, right? Alhamdulillah. So today we were discussing about the elements, the styles, in the styles, color theory, color palettes. Hopefully you have understood what is color theory, how was it invented, how was it put up, right? RGB, right? It was only the three colorings, with the three colorings it's put up. It's more science than arts, right? Okay, I have put up a beautiful slide here. If you want, you can look into this. Color theory, it's nothing but it's an element of art wherein it is a both science and arts. Okay, this is about the color wheel. We have different triadic, tetradic, and also analogous, and also complementary coloring. The opposite of each other, red opposites to this one, the blue, something like that. Complementary coloring, analogous coloring, or something like this. These are different things. And also there are primary colors, tertiary colors, and secondary colors. Primary are RGB, and then the secondary would be something out of the box. The second, third, and fourth, they would be the three. Then the tertiary colors that can be taken as the third thing to be put up on the design. So primary colors would be the highlighted colors. So complementary colors, analogous colors. Okay, you don't have to worry about this. This is nothing but about the color wheel. Now we can just use the color wheel just by using the color palettes, right? Yes, the color palettes will help us instead of going ahead and learning what to do with the analogous, how to go and try with it analogous. Instead of that, you can just go ahead with the color palettes that is already put up by the Canva, right? So then we have font combinations. We have learned all of these things, and alhamdulillah, we have dealt with the photo editing as well, removing the backgrounds, removing everything, and adding the different backgrounds were also dealt. And also we learned something about the Magic Studio, right? In the Magic Studio, we learned Magic Grab, Magic Edit, yes, Magic Eraser, Magic Background Remover. What more, dear sisters and brothers? Come on, tell me. Those were four options that were very excellently put up, right? Magic eraser, magic grab, yes. Next, what else? There were four things, right? Background eraser, within seconds you could get it, right? Yes. So these were the 4 or 5 options that were pro edit options that you all had learned, and alhamdulillah, and inshallah, in today's session you're going to use all of the tools that were discussed in the previous 3 sessions, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, we are going ahead with something called as logo editing or logo making. Can you all just let me know what is a logo? What is a logo? Why are we going to use a logo? Come on, dear sisters and brothers, let's keep this interactive, inshallah. What is a logo? Why do we use a logo? Why do we need a logo? Why does someone need a logo? Yes, it is a sign. Very good, excellent. It's a sign. It represents an entity. It might be also a personal logo. Personal logo can also be put up, right? Yes. It indicates what? It indicates something, some enterprise or something, like, even if it is what we say, even if it is any outlet, it indicates anything and everything. Fine. So what is the logo? It's actually a part of the it's actually a very important part of something. Okay, if it is a business, it's a very important part of that entity. So logo is actually the very crucial part of the business. And remember, dear sisters, and that is, it is the first thing that the people see, right? First thing that the people see about a logo, correct? If you mention me of an organization or anything, we actually get into the mind. We actually mind map their logos, right? For example, when you think of Zomato, it just comes to your mind the red colored ZZO Yameto, right? Yes, something like that. So what do we say? That is a logo. It's nothing but it actually is the first thing that the people see. And what should it represent, dear sisters and brothers? It should represent your brand, right? It should represent your brand. For example, if you are into the educational field, there should be something that is related to the education inside your logo, correct? Yes. So remember, whenever you're going to create your own logos, you have to maintain few of the principles when you're creating a logo. Okay, just remember some of the basic principles. The very first principle is your logo should be very simple. Okay, you don't have to complicate it, you don't have to make it very messed up. Okay, remember that. logo should be very simple. For example, dear sisters and brothers, probably you have seen the logos of the popular brands. Just look into the logos of the popular brands. They just put up one simple color and they just make it very simple, very handy. Okay, you just can go through the Google and just search for the logos of the popular brands, and you will find it that you can create those logos by yourselves. Okay, so remember, very first thing is that it should be very simple. It should be straightforward. Okay, the next thing is color grading should be of key importance. Color one or two colors enough. You don't have to mess it up with 5 to 10 colors or something like that. Okay. Remember, you're going to create your own logos, inshallah. So I'm telling you the very basic things that you have to learn about the logo. You have to maintain simplicity. You have to have a good color grading. Color grading is actually the key, wherein you have to use the right colors. And also the third thing, dear sisters and brothers, whenever you're going to create the logos, it should be scalable. Okay, it should be scalable. What does it mean by scalable? You have to make sure that it goes well on all screens. For example, if you want your logo to be put up inside the business card, it should go well on a business card as well. It should go well on the biggest of the big banners as well. Okay, remember, it should fit in perfectly on the small business cards as well as the big banners or the billboards. Okay, so your logo should be scalable. So the very first thing I told you was about the simplicity. You have to make it simple. The second thing was about the color should be perfect, and third, it should be scalable. Okay, scalable, I'll tell you how you're going to scale it up, how you're going to create copies in different ways, in different colors, so that it matches with the dark background as well as the light backgrounds. Okay, then it should be more versatile, and these are some of the principles that you have to follow when you're creating a logo. And this is just a theoretical concept. You do not have to worry about this. You just have to know how you're going to create it, make it more simple, make it more clear, straightforward. Okay, that's all. And today, inshallah, you're going to learn logo making with different things. Remember, you're not just learning, you're going to create it for someone in the future. So we are going to start from creating very simple logos till we are going to complicate it in next class. Okay, we're going to complicate it further by making the 3D logos, by making it more, what we say, more complicated pattern. Okay, inshallah. Are you all ready? Come on, please type in. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are going to start. Can I get Bismillah now? Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Are you all ready with your own logo, names, something in hand? Be prepared with the two devices, one for live practice, one for watching up the class, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Barakallahu feeki. Let's all begin. I just want you all to start with the name of Allah. Start with the creator design. Okay. Dimensions, now it changes. Now we are into the topics. Now you all have to start with the what we say proper dimensions. Fine, you have to have proper dimensions now. Come on, search for logo here. Just type logo here. Okay. In the creator design, you all need to do something that you're going to write logo over there. Have you written it? Logo. The very first thing is the 500 cross 500 pixels, and this is the standard. This is the standard size for a logo. Fine. Just click it and you're into the logo designing. Okay. We are going to discuss logo making in different ways. Okay, in different ways, in what we say, in many different ways. Inshallah, you will learn it gradually. We are going to start it in very simple way so that you all will catch with the concepts that we are learning in today's session, inshallah ta'ala. So come on. The very first thing that we're going to start with is using the templates. Okay, how are you going to use the templates to create your own logos? How you're going to use the templates to create your own logos? We're going to start with that. Okay, so first you're going to customize the templates, and second thing is how you're going to club up the templates to create a wonderful masterpiece. This is the second way that you're going to learn. The third thing is nothing but you're going to start off by just using the blank screen with the scratch, inshallah. Okay, and then you're going to learn the typography. You're going to learn how you're going to mind map the things and do it very differently, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, whatever you have in hand, you can just type in. Let me just see if you have any logo names, you can just type in and we'll just work on it. Is my voice lagging? Can you all just mention to me yes or no? Can you all hear me properly? It's clear. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiki. Dear sisters and brothers, come on, please mention to me some of the logo names that you have in hand so that we will follow it up with yours as well as mine that I have in mind, inshallah. Okay. So come on, we'll start off. Okay. So very first thing is an educational brand. We'll just start with the okay. Whatever is in your mind, you have to put it up here, dear sisters and brothers. For example, you have a business. Okay, there is something called as Atos Business Support. Okay, Atos Business Support. Okay, what does it come to your mind when it is put up when this name is put up? Atos Business Support. It's about business probably. Okay, it's A to Z. Sorry, A to Z business support. It's totally about. Can you just mention to me more about that business? Is it something kind of what we say real estate? Is it the real estate business or something like that? Okay, it's just a business support. Okay, fine. So now when you think of a logo, you have to mind map the logo. Remember. So I asked you, why is it? What is it? Right? Remember. So when you're creating it for educational brand, for example, think that you're creating it for EDU-SITE itself. So what does it come to your mind when you mind map this? You have to have some educational things inside your logo, right? So this, dear sisters and brothers, we are going to start with business now. Okay. So we'll just type business here. You have to select the keywords very excellently to get the excellent logos in hand. Okay. This is the first way that we are going to start with. We are going to start with the what we say templates. Okay. Come on. Now we'll see what will help us in creating this logo. It is A to Z business support. Fine. A to Z business support. So what am I thinking of doing is, okay, I just want to take A and Z over there, and then I want to put up business support in the next line. So let me go ahead with that. Okay, let me just grab, because we're just doing with the templates, we'll just grab something that we find good and we'll just modify it. Okay, we'll just customize it. Come on. The very first thing I just want you all to click here. Okay, I'll take this one. Fine. So yes and H is there. Instead of yes, I can change this yes to Z. And for this A, yes, I'll change it to A. Okay. I'm just showing you with the customizing of the templates. How are you going to customize the templates? That's all. AZ I have written business support. Business support. Okay. Okay. This is one of the logo. If you want, you can even add the taglines. And we want two over here. We'll just take a simple text, or we can even get ahead with something like this. Okay. And we'll ungroup this up and we'll just carry this TO2. Simple 2, we'll take it in small letters, TO2, A to Z, some other color, A to Z. Okay, so A to Z business support. This is done. This is as simple as that. We can even go ahead with this. Okay, this is done. This is how we customize the templates. Okay, I've just shown you with the templates. That's all. That's all with the templates. How you're going to customize the templates? This is the way. Okay, now you do not like this. You can even further modify this. For example, you do not like it. You want to go ahead with something else. So you have some cutouts here. Okay, these are the cutouts. You can even make these cutouts. I'll show you making of this cutouts. It's actually complicated, so we'll keep it at the end of the session. Fine. So we'll follow it up one after another, one after another. So this cutouts is very easy. I'll show you how to make it. But for now, I'm just customizing this one. Okay, customizing these templates. Fine. Okay, I'll take this template. I'll just put this up. Okay, A to Z. I'll write A here. I'll write Z here. Okay, this one I'll write business support. Okay, business support. Okay, this is how you customize your templates according to your needs. Okay, this is the very first method that we have started off with. Okay, yes, Alhamdulillah. A to Z business support. Just follow it up like how am I doing? Because we are just going one after another. Okay, one after another. Okay, the next thing, I'll just take another template. If you're not okay with these things, we'll just go ahead with another template and see. I'll take this Z to, let it be Z itself. Then we'll put this to A. Okay. Okay. So this one, if you want, I can even further go ahead with this. or we'll just remove the cutouts. These are all the cutouts. These are very easy to be made, okay? You don't have to worry. I'll explain to you how you are going to make these cutouts, right? Do not worry for a second. We'll be learning all of these, how to make these cutouts very beautifully. Fine. Or else if you want to write A to Z, we'll write business support over here. Business. This is how you customize the thing. Fine. Understood? That's all. I'll just put it a bit far away. After this is fine now. A to Z, business support. You can make it more simple. You can even complicate it further. Or if you want, you can just make it look like something like this as well. So avoid the spacing, much spacing. Something like this you can even generate, right? Even if you want to give this a big look, you can even do that. Okay, this is how you customize it further according to your needs. Okay, so this is how you do it. Okay, this is just customizing the templates. We'll create our own templates, don't worry. Our own designs will create, fine. I'm just showing you how you can make use of the templates and how you can earn through this. Now, if you want to sell this to your clients, you can sell it with a handsome amount. You can take a handsome amount and sell it to them, okay? So please do not worry about it. Because I already told you I have a pro software in hand, you don't even have to worry for a second if you are going to use this for your clients, okay? Inshallah. So this is how we are going to customize your templates according to the need, according to the what we say, whatever the client wants you to make, or you can just what we say create it in your own ways, like we'll discuss in the session itself. Okay, inshallah. This is done. A to Z business approach. Okay, this is also classic. Okay, it all looks professional. Alhamdulillah. Steps is nothing but, yes, sisters and brothers, you just have to write a keyword, good keyword for this. Business is written. And for that, you will just have to get through whatever you want. You actually want, what I thought of mind mapping was A and Z should be written as a logo. So I just selected something that I need, like these ones, in which there should be A and B or something like only two letters are mentioned. Okay, A and Z. So we wanted to write A and Z, so we wrote it in this way. So I just grabbed this up and I was looking for the options over here. See here, they'll give you more options over here. Okay. So in this way, for example, even if you want to entangle this up, you can do this. You can even grab this up. Entangling of the text also I'll explain, inshallah. You'll learn all of this gradually. You just have to wait for a while, inshallah, to learn this concept. Okay. A is here. Instead of this, Y we will take. For this Y, let me just write C. Then I'll write C. This is the cutout that is given there. You want to write it more class there. Okay. And if I want, I can just erase this up. I'll just go to the elements, grab a shape, and this I'll make it black. See, I'm just following some principles to make it look more cool, more smart. Okay. We actually have designed 5 logos within seconds. I can sell this and earn with this. Yes, sisters and brothers. Take it from me. You can earn a handsome amount from this, inshallah. So this is how you design your own logos. Come on, this is just a thing from the templates. Now, dear sisters and brothers, you are not going to use the templates, fine? You're not going to use the templates because you're going to be a graphic designer, right? You're going to be a graphic designer. You have to do everything from the scratch, inshallah. You have to try your skill that is in hand and then create it very beautifully, fine? So come on, we'll just start off. The second step, the second method that we are going to start with. The first we have discussed how to do it with templates. Have you all understood how to do it with the templates? Yes or no, dear sisters and brothers? Please type in. I want just a few yes from you at least. If you have understood how to customize the templates according to your needs, alhamdulillah, barakallahu fiki. Okay, the next step we are going ahead is clubbing up the templates. Clubbing up the templates. Okay. Second topic in hand over here is quick clean for laundry services. Okay, quick clean. Clubbing up the templates. We are going with the second method now, clubbing up the templates. Okay, a student named Sumaya has requested me to do it for quick clean for laundry services. Okay, laundry service is our mind. It should be in our mind, fine. So we have to put it in our mind, and we have to mind map the things that are required for the laundry services. We can even grab it from the elements, but because we are going to customize the template, so we'll just go ahead with the designing now. In the designing, you have to write something about laundry, right? So just put up the keywords very wisely. Laundry, enough. Laundry is enough, and search for it. And now look into the things that will help you with the designing. Okay, now I told you clubbing up the templates. We're going ahead with the third topic, second topic, in which we are going to club up the template. So now, for example, I like this one, this template. So all are the pro templates in hand, dear sisters and brothers. You do not have to worry even for a bit whether I can use this or sell this. No problem. You can just use it anywhere, sell it to the clients, and you can just earn a handsome amount. These are because these are the pro templates. Fine. Okay. I'll just click on this. I liked it up, and I want to club it up with something else. Okay. Okay. I'll just add another page. Look into this. What am I doing? In the first page, I added this one. Okay. Now I'll go ahead again, because there are thousands of templates in hand. You can select whatever you want, whatever pro templates you want from this store. Okay. I'll take this one, the second template. Even this, I liked it. So I'll just put it up. I'll add another page now. I'll go back. Okay. I'll just go ahead and grab some more templates, Okay. I just like this up. I'll even add this up. Okay. I'll go back. Okay. And the laundry, I'll look into the templates that are excellent ones. Okay. I just like this text over here. Okay. How many templates have I picked up? I've picked up 1, 2, 3, 4. How many templates? 4 templates, right? Yes, sisters and brothers. Now, how am I going to club this template? Club matlab, what am I going to do over here is, I'm going to select one thing from one picture, another thing from another picture. Okay. So this is the template that is good. Okay. So this out thing is good. So I'll delete this thing. I don't want these two things. Okay. So now what am I thinking of doing is, okay, I want to grab this one. Okay. I want to grab this one. So what am I going to do? Click on three dot button, and I'm just going to copy it up. Okay. Have you understood? Click on it, grab it up. Now this is the finalized template, so I'll put it up here. Paste. Okay. Coloring, I'll do it all later. I'll match up the colors later. So this one is quick clean. Okay. Our logo name is quick clean. Okay. So this one I have put it up here. Then I'll take this one. I'll copy it up. Okay. Whatever I like, I'm grabbing it from different templates that I have finalized. Understood? So this is called as clubbing up and making a masterpiece. That's all. Okay. We'll go ahead. I'll even grab this one. I'll copy it up. I'll paste it here. Okay. What am I thinking of doing? I'll let you know. I'll just put it up here. Okay. Then. Okay. This much is enough probably. If I want, I can even grab these things and put it up together with that. If you don't want something from here, if you don't want these stars from here, you can even club this up with something else. Okay. You can even do that all by yourselves. Or if you want, you can even grab this, for example. If you like it, grab it up and put it over there, somewhere over there. Okay. This is called as clubbing up the template. Fine. You can add this watcher over here somewhere, water box. Coloring, I'll tell you how you are going to do that. It's very easy, quite easy. You don't even have to worry for a bit. Coloring would be very perfectly done. Now this is done. Okay. Now I'll just customize this to my need. I'm just going to write it quick clean. Quick. Okay. Delete it up. Okay. Quick. I'll just write it as clean. Okay. I think this is not looking good. Okay, this is called as typography, dear sisters and brothers, wherein you're just matching up the text with one another with different fonting up, okay, with different fonting styles. So what I'll do, I'll just change the style to something else. No. If I want, I can just arrange it here. I can put this up somewhere. I like it. Okay, I'll make sure it is something different. Okay, come on, try this along with me. I want you all to do this. Please spare your time to do these things together with me, inshallah. Okay, let this be here. Let the clean thing be here. Okay, I just want to make it more less letter spacing. Okay, quickly. Let this be like this. Okay. Later we'll change the colors. Colors are not of prime importance now. Then for this one, I'll just write laundry service because there should be a tag line for this, right? Because it won't it won't serve your purpose if you have not mentioned what is it about, right? Okay, this is done. So we are just done with the design. We are not yet done with the coloring. So how to use the coloring? Yes, sisters and brothers. How to change the colorings in this design? Okay, you can do it manually. For example, for this one, I'll change it to the same color that is being over there. Again, the same color that is put up over there. Something like this or something like this or that. You can do it by yourselves. This is manually doing the colors, changing the colors. But dear sisters and brothers, how you can do it with what we say, with um with with something else. Can you tell me with what will help you to change the colors without manual doing? In yesterday's class, we had discussed the whole class about. Yes, come on. I just want you to tell me how you're going to use it. What is the thing that will help you to change the color of this design? Yes, I just want someone to mention that for me. Come on, please. I want someone to help me out how we are going to change the color of this design in seconds. Very good, excellent. The color wheel. But where is the color wheel? Where is the color wheel? Where is the color wheel that decides which color suits your requirement? Isn't it the color palette? Yes, it is. You just have to go to the design, go back, close it up, go to the styles over there. Go to the styles, and over there you have a color palette. Go ahead with the color palette. Now go and see what color suits your requirement. Just start off. Bismillah. Look into this design, dear sisters and brothers. We have totally changed the colors in beautiful ways. You can just do it very, very excellently with the color palettes. Are you all awestruck with this? Come on, please try it. I want you all to try it with this. Now land into a color that will suit your requirement and then finalize that color. This is how you choose these colors. Fine. Land into a color that suits your requirements and then it is all done. That's all. Okay. You just don't have these many colors. You have more than that. You just can click on the colors 5 to 10 times to get the different combination of that colors. Okay. You can click on the same coloring for 5 to 6 times. You'll just go ahead with different coloring. Fine. Okay, then you can just customize it properly. You can just make it more what we say, more appealing, more what we say, more better in hand, and then you can just apply it to your client without any what we say, without without making any delay. Fine. So this is how you do it. Okay. This is the very second thing that we are learning. It is nothing but customizing the templates or clubbing up the templates, clubbing up 2 to 3 templates together. Now I'll delete the rest of the templates that are not required. Hopefully you have all have understood how did we do this. Okay, if you do not like some things that are here, you can just change it. You can just change it if you do not like some things that are here. So instead of this, I'll write this quick, clean. Okay, both will take the Gallon font. Okay, now it looks more classy. That spelling was not that perfect. Okay, this is fine for me now. Okay, this one, I'll put that. Okay, this is more classier. Okay, I want to tell you one thing, dear sisters and brothers. Do not settle for something that you do not like. Okay, settle down only when you feel that this is very excellent, this is very eye catching, and this is a perfect design that I can create. This is the high level design. Fine. Your creativity is different from me. You won't like this thing that has been put up, or someone might like it very excellently. Wow, it's so good, it's so amazing. Or someone might say that they need some changes in this, there need some changes in it. But remember, dear sisters and brothers, you have to be open to accept the reviews from your clients. Okay, you have to be open. You don't have to tell like, oh, this is the finalized, I cannot make any revisions. No, you have to give revisions, because their thinking perspective is different from yours, right? Everyone has different thinking. So remember, dear sisters and brothers, this is how you make sure you're creating the masterpiece, by collecting the reviews from your clients as well, inshallah. So, alhamdulillah, how many logos have we created together? At least five different kinds of logos together. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Now, come on, dear sisters and brothers, we're going to start with the very third one. That is, we are going to start from the scratch. Nothing in hand, only an idea, and just mind mapping. Are you all done with the second thing? Customizing 3 to 4 different templates into one? Yes? Clubbing up 3 different templates into one, 3 to 4 different templates into one? If yes, please type in yes. Have you all understood this? The second method, the first method is templates, using the templates. The second method is clubbing up the templates. That's all. Now we are going ahead with the third method, inshallah. Third is a very excellent method, inshallah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Type in yes if you all have understood how you're going to club up. Okay. We're going to start off with a very third method, that is starting from the scratch, inshallah. We're going ahead with the elements, inshallah. And very first thing in the mind is, my mind is EDU-SITE. Okay, we are going to create it together for the EDU-SITE. Okay, what comes to your mind when you think of this? It is nothing but it's an educational thing. It's an educational brand, and it is a site. It is also an online thing. Okay, so mind map your logos very perfectly. So you just have to have something of the education, as well as you have to have something of the technology there, right? So these two things should go hand in hand to create this logo, correct? So this is called as mind mapping. This is how you mind map the logos. Now you just go to the elements, go ahead with the elements, take some graphics effectively, and I'll just write education. Okay, education. Okay, we'll take the graphics. We'll start off with the graphics. We'll see what graphics will help us to create this logo very perfectly. Now we'll just have to see something. We have to go ahead with something that will help us. So come on, we'll just see what graphics suits our requirement. Okay, move ahead, move ahead. Come on. I want you all to try this along with me. You must try this along with me, inshallah. Go ahead. Okay, this is good. I'll just grab this, I'll put it up here. Don't worry. We can use it somewhere. The very next thing. We'll just go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Come on. I want you all to try this along with me, please. Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, we can even grab something like, I'll just create multiple this one, so that you all will learn how you can just create multiple things in one hand. Okay, I'll just add another one and see this one I'll take. Okay, this is something for the education. Okay, these three are enough for me for now. If I want, I can grab more such. Okay, education. Then we'll just go ahead with site. So EDU-SITE. So we are going to think something about the technology. We'll just write technology, and we'll go ahead with the graphic. Okay, now we will start off. We'll see what will suit our requirement. I think for this one, I can add this one. Okay, instead of, okay, I'll add it at the center. Coloring and all, don't worry about it. Coloring, we can easily do that with. Hopefully, you all know by now, stylizing. Okay. Okay, this is done for very first one. Second thing, site, educational, technology. Come on, let's see what we can put up here. Okay, remember, it requires a bit of patience to go through and select the masterpiece, to create a masterpiece, inshallah. Okay, you can even select this one and place it here. Okay, but it won't actually fit in, because if you write EDU-SITE, It won't fit perfectly there. We'll just go ahead then. Okay, I think for this one I can add this. Yes, I can add this. I'll rotate it like this. I'll Okay, I'll rotate it like this. Colors, don't worry about the colors. Let it be. Okay, if you don't like to rotate the things, you can just go ahead with something called as flip. Okay, flip vertical, flip horizontal. These are the things that will help you. Flip vertical, flip horizontal. Fine. Okay. What am I thinking of is placing it something like this. Okay, colors, I'll change it later. What am I thinking of? Okay, I can just do it like this, or if I want, I can even put it like this and bring it forward. Layer it up and bring it forward. Okay, please try these things along with me. Come on. If you're not following something, dear sisters and brothers, please do not worry. You have the recordings available. You can do it within seconds with the recordings, okay? And also make sure you are following every concept that is put up here. If you have any doubts, you can ping me anytime. Inshallah, I'll help you throughout. The coloring, let me just not bother about it. I'll just put it up like this. Okay, this is also done. Educational site. Okay, I'm just showing you how you're going to use the graphics and create your own, what we say, logos. Okay, if I want, I'll grab this as well. Okay, this looks more like a site. So let it be this one, fine? Okay, so let it be this one. So I'm gonna finalize this three things, fine? If I would have worked more on this, I mean more, if I would have given more time on this, then would have selected more better than this, okay? So for now, let me just settle down for these things that I have selected, and now we'll just go ahead with the text, okay? Now text writing, EDU-SITE I want to write, so I'll just grab some font combinations that are here. So I'll just take the very first one if I wish to. How to use these font combinations? You have to ungroup it. Remember that, okay? I'll just write EDU-SITE. Okay. Remember to make sure to give a good look for that as well, as you have to follow some of the design principles like capitalizing the very first thing, capitalizing the first thing in the logo and more. Okay. EDU-SITE is done, and then I'll just write the tagline, symbol of excellence, symbol SYMBO, symbol of okay. Let me just go close to this. I can even duplicate these things up, and I can just write the text differently. Symbol in one form, off in another form, excellence in another form. Okay. This is one finalized logo. And now the colors are not yet perfect. What helps you to choose colors, dear sisters and brothers? Please type in what is helping you to choose the colors wisely. Come on. I just want at least one person here to tell that. What helps you to choose the colors wisely? Yes, the color palette. Go ahead with the design. You just have to go to the styles, and there is a color palette there. Excellent, dear sister Shabnam Kapadia. Barakallahu fiki. You just have to go to the color palettes. See all, and then you just can change the colors very excellently, very excellently. So whatever you want, for example, this combination suits your requirement, go ahead with that. If this combination suits your requirement, go ahead with that. You can click on it multiple times, okay, multiple times. And remember, it actually, these combinations, the color combinations are decided by the color wheel, which is more science and arts over there, right? So you don't have to worry whether this is a good combination or not, but whatever catches your eyesight, whatever helps you to have a good look on it, on your design, then select that design. Okay, this is excellent. I can just what we say, finalize this copy. I'll just what we say, duplicate this up. If my clients require 5 to 4 copies of this, then what you can do is you can change the colors and give. This also color is excellent. I'll just duplicate this design again. I'll go ahead and choose another color now. See here, even so remember, dear sisters and brothers, whenever you are finalizing the design, you have to create the designs in two different colors. One is with a white background, one is with a black background as well. One is with a dark background, one is with a light background, right? White and black, white and dark. Remember that you have to do it in two different colors, because you have to put these logos on the dark backgrounds as well as light backgrounds. Fine. Whenever you're going to make logos, you have to make it in two different ways. Remember this, very important. Fine. Okay. So then with the dark backgrounds, even if you want to select a black color and then you just can go ahead with some other colors. Even if you want, you can go ahead with that as well. You have so many different options. Black and white, if you want to create and keep one black and white, keep it. Whichever logo you have finalized, you have to make sure you have it in different colors. With one with black, one with white, one with this one. How to get the option for color palettes? Dear sisters and brothers, you just have to go to the design, go to the styles. Okay, on the styles you have color palettes. You just have to click on see all. If you are present in yesterday's class, dear sisters and brothers, this was excellently taught in yesterday's class, how you're going to make use of this color palette. Okay, for example, another example I want to give you. Okay, these are the colors that you have got from the color palettes and you don't like all of these colors. Now you want the color as your client has given. For example, your client has an outlet. Okay, he has, okay, I'll just go ahead with the gallery. Okay, for example, your client has something called as, okay, this is the, okay, this is your client's office. Okay, he wants the color combination of this design matching up with this colors on the, what we say, on his wall. Okay, on his office wall. So how would you do that? You just have to click on this. This is called as image palette. Probably you all have learned this, right? Apply colors to the page. You just have to click and this is done. That's all. Did you like it? Hopefully you all tried it along yesterday itself. Apply colors to the page. This is how we apply the colors to the page. Yes? Isn't it excellently done? Apply colors to the page. Apply colors to the page. Okay? So easily. That's all we're going to do. I'll just delete this image. So hopefully you all have understood this in different way. Yes? Just look into this. These are excellent masterpieces. Now you can sell this and earn a handsome amount. Your sisters and brothers, you do not know. You are actually have a very excellent app in hand. You can just go and mention your skills on the various freelancing sites and you can just earn a handsome amount with these skills. I've been earning. I have told you this one with my experience, your sisters and brothers. You can just sell this. Within seconds, you can create and sell it. Okay? So now just look into the designs, how beautifully we have created. Now for this one also, I'll just put up the EDU-SITE again over here. So I'll just go ahead with the text combinations. Okay, I'll take this one. Okay, I'll put it here. Colors, don't worry about the colors, already told. Your color palette will help you very excellently. I'll write edu in this. And then for this, I'll write site in this, SITE. Site. Okay, I have received only 2 people with the logo names. If you also have logo names, you can tell me. You know, I can instantly create the logos for you, alhamdulillah. So this is how you can do this. So see how easily it is with Canva, dear sisters and brothers. If you had any other software apart from this in hand, and you would have found it very difficult to create. Fine. So remember a few things that this is a top application that you all can create some things very easily. Okay, let me delete this. I'll write the tagline in this. Oh, excellent. Have you all understood this? Isn't it very easy to do with the Canva? Yes or no? I've been doing it very slowly. Okay, now you just have to change the colors. Coloring, go to the designs, go to the designs, go to the color palettes, go to the styles and then go to the color palettes, okay? Style, color palettes, and the color palettes you just have to select whichever color will suit your requirement. I think I'll change the colors. Yes, now you can try it. Okay. Okay, it's giving some darker color. I will select it with the same color to the this one now, and then we'll just change it. Okay, we'll change it later then. Okay, this looks cool. So for this one, I'll change it to manually to this. Okay. So this way you can create your own design. Have you all understood how you're going to use the color palettes now? Yes or no? Come on, let me see. Have you all understood how you have been using Alhamdulillah, Barakallah, Fikir, that is Barakallah, Barakallah. If you want, you can even put it over here, right? Okay. Okay. Hopefully you all have understood, and alhamdulillah we have created masterpieces. One, okay, I'll leave it this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how we make use of the color palette. This is how we make use of the image palette. This was image palette. So hopefully you remember that, right? And this is another image. And if we want, okay, if you want to create consecutively, for example, I'll show you how we can create it. I'll just go ahead with the text. I'll take this one. Okay, I'll ungroup this. Okay, I'll just write EDU-SITE and with the capital yes. Remember to follow some of the what we say English rules. I'll just make it more smaller. EDU-SITE. Okay, then I'll just rotate it up, or I can flip it over. Okay, then I'll just change it to symbol of excellence if I want. Even you can create the logo side by side. Okay, the coloring will do that later. Okay, I think I'll take this. I'll ungroup this. I'll put. You can just copy it around. Okay, don't have to create again and again. Don't have to write again and again. Usually the textual thing is actually of a big, what we say, mess. You just have to. You don't have to write it every time. You can just go ahead and copy it up from here and there. Symbol of excellence. You can write it here. EDU-SITE. You can even make it further big if you wish to. Okay, now colors are not perfect here. Go to the designs. Okay, what helps you to create the colors very beautifully? Go to the designs, go to the styles, not on the templates. If you have something here over here, you just have to close that screen down and then go to the styles, okay? And then go to the see all in the color palettes and change the color. See how effectively, how beautifully you have created it. Okay, this is an excellent design. Done. We are done. We are done with the logo, dear sisters and brothers. This is it. And I want to show you how the other companies, the popular companies make the logos. I already told you you have to keep the logos very simple. Just look into these logos that I have put up over here, dear sisters and brothers. What is in here, dear sisters and brothers? Simple. It's all very, very simple. Google, just look into the Google. They have put up GOOGLE very simply, and they have just changed the colors of the each stick. That's all. An apple, simple apple was put up and the apple was cut from the sides. McDonald's, the Adidas, they just have created the three triangles and they have put up the cutouts. Again, we can do it more better than that. And this is the symbol they wanted to put up, so they have put up it in that way. The Nike, it's actually very simply and very easily done. This Coca-Cola, this is very, very excellently and very easily done. This Facebook kind of, you can even do it within seconds. You just have to have a round circle and write a F there. That's all. Amazing. You just can do it very, 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 very easily. So these things, dear sisters and brothers, remember I already told you your logo should be very simple. You don't have to complicate it like putting up 100 things in hand and putting up 10 to 15 texts here, the Swiggy kind of this one. Look into the Zomato kind of logo. Look into the logos with this ones. Okay, these are just the cutouts. BMW, they just have created one to two this one and they have put it up. And then I'll show you some other things. Add to page. Okay, this Zomato kind of. Just look into it. They just have written it with the whites and the red. That's all. The Uber Eats. Come on, just look into this. What is it? It's just two textual contents. That's all. Uber Caps. U and C with the full name. That's all. Okay, don't complicate your designs. You just be more simple, more what we say, maintain the simplicity, be more straightforward with your concepts. That's all. Okay, you can even go and look into the Google what are the excellent logos and what are the excellent colors, and also colors. Look into the colors, dear sisters and brothers. They didn't choose very what we say very complicated coloring. They chose red, green, orange, red, something like that. They don't choose. Remember that the popular brands don't choose hundreds of colors. They just choose one or two colors. One color is finalized. They just choose one colors and they choose it most probably they choose the dark colors. Okay, dark colors. So these are some of the popular brand logos. And now I'll show you some of the things that you can create with just the letterings. Okay, like this Uber caps, U and B, U and C, something like this. I'll show you with the letterings and we'll tell it as a type crafting or typography. Okay, it's called as typography. So these are the things we had created with the graphics. Now we'll not do with the graphics. Now we'll do with the letters. We'll play with the letters and do the things. Come on, are you all following me up? Yes or no? I just want a yes now. Have you all created at least these ones? I just want you all to start creating with the letters, like how we created over here. I told you I'll show you how you're going to make use of this one. Typography, A and Z, E and S. How we are going to do this? We'll just show you how we are going to do this together, inshallah. Okay, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. Let's all begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The fourth method now we are going to start is the typography, wherein we are just going to combine the beautiful textual contents and just create a masterpiece. That's all. Now we are going to start. We just have to take a text. Okay, we can just take any text box, or we can just add a heading. Start with add a heading. Do it together with me. If you are not following it up, you can just leave it as such, and then after the class you can work with the recordings. That's all. Okay. Don't worry if you're not following. Do not worry even if for a second if you are not following it up, like I cannot practice it together. What should I do? Don't worry about it. Fine. Main purpose is you have to understand what is being taught here, and you have to do it after the class or into the class. 2 in 1. Okay. Now I'll just write EDU-SITE itself. I take because you all not have given me the ideas, because only 2 logo ideas were given over here. So we did with the 2 one. If you have more, you can just send it to me over here. It's dear sisters and brothers. Anyone with the logos in hand, you can just share it with me. We'll do it together. Okay. EDU-SITE, E and yes. What I'm going to play, I want to play with this E and yes. I'll duplicate this. I'll write yes over here. Okay. Now we have different ways of playing with letters, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I'll show you some of the ways, inshallah. Come on. I want you all to do this with me, along with me. Come on. E and yes I have written. Now I'll write it in some different fonts. Let it be a good font. So I'll go ahead. I'll see what beautiful fonts I have. White font. No, this is too white. Okay, I'll just take this one. It's yes, I'll write here. E, I'll write here itself. Okay. This is also a good font. Okay. Now I want to put EDU-SITE in between these two, but I want to make sure. Okay, I want to make sure it is in between these two, and it should not feel like you have put it out of the text. So what am I thinking of doing is go to the elements. Okay, grab a shape. Go to the elements, grab a shape, take a rectangular shape, close this up. Okay, when you have searched something, your shapes won't appear. So grab a shape. I have taken a rectangular shape. Okay, I think it went backwards. I'll take another shape then. I have deleted it. Again, it went backwards. You can layer it up together. Okay, I'll just move it here. Now, this shape that I have taken, dear sisters and brothers, I want to write it on this, or what I want to do, I want to make some patchwork here. Okay, so that I have to have some space to write in between these two. So what I'm going to do, just listen carefully and do it with me. Okay, so this is the shape that I have taken. Okay, I want to put it upwards about this. How can I put this above E and S? Above. You just have to layer it up. Okay, layer it up. Now this shape is selected. I just want you all to click on the three-dot button, and there is something called as layer. Okay, if you are with the smartphones, you just have this directly. Bring forward, bring to front. You just have to bring it to front. That's all. Bring it to front. I have brought it to front. Now wherever you want to write the text, for example, if you want to write the text over here, just place it over here. If you want to further reduce this, you can reduce this. Further increase this. It's all up to you. Okay, for example, I just want to keep it till here itself. Now I want to change the colors matching with the background. Remember, I'm changing the color matching with the background because I'm giving a cut in between this E and S. Okay, can you do that? How to match it with the background? It is nothing but you have to change the color to the color of the background. If it is white color, change it to the white color. If it is the background is black color, change it to black color. Okay, done. Now it is like a cutout in between. Yes or no? Hopefully understanding the concepts. You're just giving a cutout over here and creating it. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. Let it be here. I think it was fine for me now. Or else if you want to make sure like this, if you want to create, you can even do that. Yes, even this looks excellent. Okay. Do it in your own ways. Make it more, what we say, more creative. That's all. Okay. This also looks very excellent. Okay, now we just have to write the text. Okay, add a text box. I'll write EDU-SITE in between. EDU-SITE, or else even I can play further with this. I can even play further with this. I'll show you how we can play more with this. Okay, let it be like this. Okay, if you want the tagline also to be written, then you have to adjust it very perfectly. It will be a bit more upwards. EDU-SITE. Okay, or let it be something like this. Okay, maintain some what we say alignment, proper alignment, then add a subheading if you wish to, and then write symbol of excellence. Symbol of excellence. Okay, let me just write here. That's done. Hopefully you all have understood this. How beautifully, how easily we have created this DSS. Let me remove the bold of it and let me just place it at the center. Remember, you have to align things very perfectly. Okay, if I want to further reduce this up, I can reduce it. This is one way of doing things. Now, if you want to further, like if you want to make it feel like this once, if you want to make it feel like this once, or if you want to make it more bigger, you can give a more big space to this text, more bigger space to this text, and make this shape a bit enlarged like this. Okay, it's as you wish. It's as you wish and as you want it to be. Fine. I can even further play. I told you I can even further play with the things that are here. Symbol of excellence. Let me just write a bit down. That's all. Okay. In the smartphone, there is something called as um, nudge. Okay, nudge. You just have to nudge it up or downwards. That will help you to have a proper alignment. Fine. Okay, this is done. Now I'll create another one. I'll show you. Like the colors, you can play with the colors later. Next, again, another thing what you can do. I'll just write DU here. EDU. Okay. EDU over here. And I'll place it inside this E. Another thing that I can do is EDU over here and site over here or over here. Something like this. It's totally up to you how you want to manage the things into. Yes. Or you can even club this further like this. Okay. And write site here. ITE. Small. ITE. Just site. And this one will just put it out. So write it over here. It's all up to you how you want to make things into. And this is done. One more design is done. EDU-SITE. If I want, I'll just write it with small d because we have a continuation there, right? E and DU, then site. Okay. So this is the simple logos that we are creating. And further, I'll take another one. Come on, yes, sisters and brothers, doing it together. Love playing with the colors, allow playing with the text. This is called as typography. You can just play it in your own ways. Okay. Come on, I'll show you some other forms. You use the shape of this one. You can even use some other shapes. I'll just duplicate this thing itself. I'm duplicating the same thing and creating some masterpieces. Okay, come on. Okay, what else can I do with this is I'll just write E here. Okay, and yes over here, somewhere here. Okay, for this EDU I'll write DU here so that it follows perfectly. Or if I want to if I want to give it a different font look, I can give it. Yes, sisters and brothers. No problem. Different font, go ahead with different font if you don't like the font. EDU. Then for this one also, something called site. The same font. Remember, this is called as repetitions. Repetitions should have the same font. Remember, because we have the same things in line. Symbol of excellence, let it be a bit bolder. Okay, EDU-SITE is written. Now, dear sisters and brothers, if I want to make a cutout is nothing but if you want to make some cuts in between this design. So you can take whatever cuts you want. For example, which kind of cut you want. If you want this cut, okay, this kind of cut in the design, you can take this shape, okay, and match it up with the background. That's all. This was already learned, right? You just have to layer it up to forward, position it, to front, okay, to front. Three dot button you have to put and position it to front and change this color to the, what we say, color of the background. Hopefully you all have understood how we are going to create the cutouts. This is how you can create the cutouts ka matlab hota hai, you just have to add some cuts in between this design so that it will look more classier. Okay, so I just took this shape. I don't want this shape now. I can just go ahead with something like curves or irregular shapes I can put up and make some cutouts. Just make sure you're going ahead with curves. Okay, come on, go and write curves in the graphics and see you have beautiful curves. You can take whichever curve you want. I want some, what we say, some thin kind of curve. I'll take the third curve, dear sisters and brothers. I'll rotate this curve. See here, what am I doing? I'll take this curve a bit bigger and also same position. It's backwards, right? So what I have to do with this? I have to bring it forward, right? If I want, I'll change it to white so that you will see it perfectly. See, this is the curve that I have taken. Okay. So, oh, I want to create a cut like this in between. So what should I do? I should change it to the color of the background. Background color is blue. Changed. Okay. I didn't position this properly. I have to position it to front. Okay. This is the cut that I have given between the, okay, wherever I want. If I want it to be cut out here, it can be cut out here. If I want this cut thing to be cut out here, it can be cut out here. For example, this cutout is not at all visible. It doesn't feel like there is a cut or something like that. Now what you can do is you can actually align something whitish here to make it more, what we say, more visibly good. Okay, so I'll just do one thing. I'll duplicate this. Okay, the duplicated cutout, I'll make it white. Okay, make it with the color of the text. Okay, so now see, now you like it. Now you like it. See, it feels like there is some transition between this text and that text, and there is some cut placed there, right? Doesn't it look good? Yes, it does. See here. It feels like the color has been put up from this one to that one. Did you all try it along with me? Yes or no? This seems more classier, right? I have duplicated this curve twice. Once here, once here. One the same colored with the background. Second, the new colored apart from the background. I can further arrange it perfectly. See how beautifully I have done it. Did you all try it along with me, dear sisters and brothers? Now the colors. You want to change the colors? Go to the styles, go to this, and see how beautifully you can do that. You can change the colors by yourselves. Okay. Even this looks very classy. Okay. Even this looks very classy. Okay. If you want to give the color of this one to the background, you can even do that. If you want to make sure that this looks like there is a cut in between, then what you have to do is you have to make sure it is aligning perfectly with the background color. Now it feels like there is a cut in between. Have you all understood it? Yes or no? Alhamdulillah, we have created so many designs together to get to read, your sisters and brothers. I'll just duplicate it and show how you can just change this up very differently. See here, you can even make it a darker background. Duplicate another design you can go ahead with. See how beautifully you can just change this into different one. So now if you want to change the color of this, you can go ahead with that as well. So this one I want it with the background, aligned with the background. Yes. See how beautifully we can do that, right? So whatever colors you finalize, dear sisters and brothers, make sure you're doing it very, very perfectly with the colors. Okay. Hopefully you all found this very, very interesting to go ahead with, right? Yes or no? How many designs did we create? To get it all in one frame, there is something called as this one. Click on it, or if you are with the smart devices, you just have to pinch in the screen. See here. How many designs did we create together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 18. We have 18 pages together. Have you all tried it with me? Yes? Did you all like doing this? Yes, sisters and brothers. Have you all understood at least something out of it? Have you understood how to make use of the templates to create your designs? How to club up the templates and create your designs? How to how to make use of the graphics and create your designs, how to mind map the things and create your designs, how to type craft the things and create your designs, how to cut out the things and create the design, how to select single letters and create your logos. Yes or no? These are the ways that you all can be the excellent graphic designer with. Okay, this is just a simple typography that I've taught you. You have some more complicated typography, but I don't think you can digest these things. So inshallah, we'll learn these things gradually. Okay, hopefully I've understood whatever was being taught in the session. And tomorrow also we are going to carry the logo down together. We are going to create the logos itself. Okay, so don't worry. Any doubts you have, I want you all to practice it after this class. And if you have any doubts, again ask me. We'll create it again. Okay. These things, if you have not understood, if you want me to create it again, I'll do it again. Okay. So please do not worry. You have to learn these things. You have to learn this thing. Will you all do it? Inshallah. Remember, logo making is a very excellent task. You can just earn a very handsome amount within seconds. Okay. Will you all try this after the class? Inshallah. Come on, type in inshallah. Let's all just end this session for today. And inshallah, let's all create masterpieces in next class as well. And again, tomorrow we are going to carry down with the same, what we say, logo making and tomorrow's class as well. We are also going to learn how to make 3D logos. 3D logos. Okay, inshallah. Are you all ready? Please type in yes. Okay, alhamdulillah. Hopefully, you all are busy creating the things, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan, dear sisters and brothers. Take care of yourselves. With much spirit to learn more, I want you all to be gathered together in tomorrow's session as well. And inshallah, I just want you all to grasp most out of these classes that have been put up. And alhamdulillah, and inshallah, expecting you all to learn these concepts because these are very basic things for the graphic designing, inshallah ta'ala. So jazakumullah khairan, dear sisters and brothers. Take care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.